Ladies and gentlemen, man, all day today, I was just like, the time has come, man. Finally, I can return to talking about the awesome sauce, man. I have not read a chapter of this series since September of 2016, guys. And I'll tell you what, man, when I sat down to record and I knew what I was about to be getting into, man. I knew that I was gonna bring back a series that I loved so much that at one point in time, I called it the best ongoing comic, man. Period. During the All For One stuff, man. And first of all, I have to apologize to all of you, man. All of you who used to follow my Hero Academia videos, and if you're no longer subscribed to me, man, I completely understand why, you know. Not making a video on the manga, at least, for about a year and a couple months. Well, about a year and a month. It's been a long time, but if you have stayed with the channel, and you're watching this video, and you've been patient with me, thank you so much, man, because we're about to go on a journey together. Once again, we're about to go on a journey together of the My Hero Academia awesome sauce, the catch-up journey to the greatness, man. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. Catching up to both this and The Promised Neverland at the same time is going to be glorious, man. I can already tell there's going to be hella cliffhangers, but it's all a part of the fun of reading manga, man. And today, I decided to recap and reread all of the past like 10 chapters. So I reread from 96 all the way up until where I am right here, and I'm planning on getting the latest volume as well. So I need to get more recap, man, because it's been a while, like I said, since I've gotten the most recent stuff of the manga. Of course, I'm caught up to the anime, but I'm not I'm not caught up to the manga, so that's why I'm here, man. That's why I'm here. But thank you once again. Thank you all so much for being patient with me, because we're back on the awesome sauce, man. We're back on the My Hero Academia awesome sauce, man. And you guys have no idea, like, when I sat down, I felt like finally this thing coming off my shoulders, because I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I was like, yes, I get to record the awesome sauce once more. I get to continue and read the awesome sauce once more, man. Let's go, guys. Chapter 106. I'm finally reading another chapter of My Hero, and look at this. The very first thing that comes out is a cover page. And it shows Todoroki and freaking Izuku. Shout out to you guys who remember earlier this year the Izuku versus Midoriya title, man. Shout out to y'all. If you remember that title, you're real. If you remember that title, you're part of the notification squad, man. Izuku. Let's get ready to the awesome sauce, man. Oh my god, this website's already tripping now. I'm defeating my computer today. My computer is not giving me an L. It's been too long since I've read My Hero Academia. I'm reading this dang chapter. I'm reading this chapter. So here we see he's going up for a kick, man. We see the main man Baku goat right here in the bottom corner. Let's go, guys. Looks as though we're past the 2-year mark. We did it! Thanks for reading as always, celebrating 2 years in print. And that means we're gonna do everyone's favorite same as last year. You mean making mochi? Are you serious? This is the popularity poll? We didn't do that. Is that what you did last year? Sticking our faces in the ladies' butt cheeks? This man Mineta, bro. This isn't some shared session for what we want to do. So yes, we're opening voting for the 2nd annual character popularity poll. All of us here awaiting your most gracious vote. A lead color page of immense gratitude. Oh, this is an awesome color page, man. Here we go. We're already starting to save panels. we're already starting to save panels, man. I gotta save this. This looks really awesome. Wow, that's crazy, because I know that I was talking to Yonko Productions in the stream we were in, and he told me that they just had a popularity poll in which my boy Baku Goat came in first. So yeah, so that means I'm gonna get to see this popularity poll, and then there's another one like just a little bit after that. Holy flagnards, man! Let's go. This is an awesome color page, man. Just seeing them all like this again, it brings back memories, man. It brings back memories. Let's get right into the awesome sauce. It looks like this one's creditless. And now things are really shaking out there. As of now, the number of people who have passed stands at 52. Oh, make that 53. And it's increasing by the minute. And because there are so many who've defeated 2 or more, 230 are now down for the count. Yeah, that one dude. with the hat. He had like the little snow type of outfit. Who had like the wind, who like caused all the steel balls to go up into a giant tornado type of thing. Yo, that guy. You gotta look out for that dude right there, man. He passed this exam with ease and took out so many dudes with him. Now it's 54. That's less than half to go. Please end this quickly. Look at Todoroki, man. Simultaneous release of my left and right sides is off. I still need more practice. It's slowing me down. Now that you've passed, please head to the anteroom. All three lit up. Data on who passes and who drops out is sent through these targets. It recognizes both the balls and the people who have them equipped, judging who got hit by whom through various factors such as distance and motion. Plus, they can't be removed except by using a special-made magnetic key. Surprisingly super high-tech stuff. Anteroom. Already so many, huh? For real? I love Statman too. He's a real hated kind of hero. It's this dude, bro. This dude right here that brought up everything in a tornado type of fashion. He eliminated like 50 dudes, and easily. I mean, easily, bro. When I was reading, I was marking out. Based on his recommendation for the school, we should have met at the entrance exam. But man. Right, what was it again? Yo, he looks over at Todoroki, he stops, he gives him a glare, man, like, hey, I'm watching you, boy, I'm watching it. The hockey I sense from you is immense, but I ain't worried about it. And he goes right back into continuing his conversation. Right, what was it again? How should I know? You were the one who came talking to me. Yeah, I love people like that, man. Here comes my boy, Izuku, man. In the flesh, in the present. It's like every time I've seen Izuku, yeah, of course I just finished doing a recap, but still like on an actual new chapter basis, man. Because up until now, in this year in particular, all I've been seeing is stuff that I've already seen. It's greatness, you know, in the anime, man. The anime does so many things really, really well. But then, to finally experience some brand new content, man, this is so goat, bro. So here we go. So you'll just go and save anyone? Are there no bounds to that? Oh yeah, this is the chick that I was marking out for with the police hat, who has like some sort of transformation thing going on for her, shape-shifting type of thing, because she transformed into Uraka in the last chapter. Where and how do you draw the line? Excuse me, your clothes? Why are you naked? Please wear something. Hey man, you can keep it however you want to keep it. Right after I'm done here, she clawed at me. What the hell's wrong with her? There he goes, and now something goes whoosh, and she looks over to the side like, And the shape of her mouth reminds me of, if you guys ever watched Fooly Cooly. Oh my god, I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad with freaking names. It's the chick who's always smoking the cigarette on the bridge. I forget what her name is. But anyways, the way that her lips are, and it's structured, it reminds me a lot of the chick from Fooly Cooly. If you guys have watched Fooly Cooly, you know what I'm talking about. Tape. Yo, Midoriya, what is this picture? I'm jealous. He said he's jealous. This man said he's jealous. Yo, I'll blame him. Nice settle, and I mean that in every way. Uraraka. Here we go. Uraraka goes right up there, and she looks up, and Uraraka says, "Get off my man, sir! Get off my man!" He just comes right in there and sends her flying backwards. Her reflexes are amazing, and it was just getting good. Honestly, such a pity. She's a real deal nude out here. Right in front of Izuku. Izuku's like, yeah. Honestly, though, I want to chat with you some more, but that's impossible now. So sad. Uraraka Chaco. A lot of faith has been placed in you. Oh my, is that a rival? Is that a rival? And she just spreads. She says that one line. You know that last line that you're like forever. You know, there's one line that like an anime character says that you know will be said in a flashback again. I can guarantee you, sometime later on down the line, whenever they meet up again, Uraraka's gonna look at her, he's gonna be like, her? And then we're gonna get a little panel that says, Uraraka Chaco. A lot of faith has been placed in you. I guarantee it, bro. That's anime for you, man. What? Oh, right there, Perv Girl. No, there's no need to chase her. Perv Girl. I guess it must have to do with her quirk, but she's shed her targets along with her clothes. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Sure, we run the risk she'll come after us again, but considering the time we have left, plus everything else, and making a point of going after her becomes such a tough proposition. Putting that aside, you two are the real you, right? I don't blame him. I don't blame him for questioning. I saw Mr. Rapidfire work his magic over there and came running, and then I joined back up with Uraraka midway. I see, thank you. For the time being, it's us three. Should we wait for the others? The enemy around here's got us outnumbered 10 strong, maybe even more. Another examinee has passed, and totaling 58. The exam will end after the next 42 pass. And it just keeps on going up. This ain't good. What do we do? I get that we're under attack, but I actually think we could handle the group that's nearing us in some way. Oh, wow. How'd you mean? And then we get to see a little bit right here. There were kids who were trying to steal kills. Steal kills? Listen, man. On this game, on Modern Warfare 3, bro, you want to talk about kill stealing? I would be in the middle of shooting someone across the map with an ACR silenced, man. I'm talking about putting bullets into him. Dude would go into camp, kill stolen. Someone would be right in front of me. I'm putting bullets into them. Somebody comes around from the side, duke, one shot, kill stolen. You know about stolen kills? I know about stolen kills. Don't try me, bro. I swear, you go back to any of the Modern Warfares. I have so many assists. I'm pretty sure my assist count is higher than like half the world's kill count. I promise. I promise. It's insane out here, man. People be stealing kills like nothing. Like nothing. Especially whenever I'm getting hit markers and my connection is bad. Ugh. Don't even get me started, bro. I got 17 assists in hardcore headquarters back on BOG and Call of Duty 4. Don't try me when it comes to kill stealing. Alright? I think they're definitely feeling impatient. The many hunting the few leads to the competition for prey. So because the large groups who steal each other's kills will keep getting smaller and smaller, it'll become less and less advantageous. It's a no-go. Then what was all that about flocking together, Midoriya? Since they told us to aim for the targets with the balls, people end up thinking of the exam in those terms. But not only do we not know what our enemy's quirks can do, it's also not easy to take aim at targets while defending our own at the same time, not to mention how much time that would take. Especially, you know, after seeing a series, after Hunter x Hunter taught me this. I mean, it's something that I already knew, but after seeing it in the series of Hunter x Hunter, it really stuck in my mind to where you're most vulnerable whenever you're in the middle of your strongest attack. So like if you're going in, let's just say Zuko's going in for like a straight up 100 coming in there like swimwear, Detroit Smash, right? In the middle of the Detroit Smash, that is where he is most vulnerable because he's putting everything he has into that one hit. You feel me? So I learned that from Hunter x Hunter. So what Midoriya is saying here is factual. That's why it'd be better to just tie up enough people to let everyone clear the exam. Fuck and yay. What are these dialogue boxes? I supposed to Mitsutoshi. Freaking Horikoshi's a troll. Horikoshi is a troll. That is, make sure they absolutely can't move and then touching their targets with assurance. So that's it. It's definitely true that if it's all about hitting targets, then it just be a matter of whether you're good at it or not. Though that may be what this test was all about, come to think of it. Wait, hold on. Isn't that them? I'll go. Midoriya. Since I'll be the decoy, you two look for openings and bind up as many of them as you can. You both have quirks that have an easy time immobilizing the enemy. That is factual. That is factual. A decoy, you say. But I mean, there's only 3 of us. It'd be way too hard. Got it. Yo, Uraraka understood it. She got the telepathic wave and said, go to it, baby. I got you. I have faith in you, Deku. You've got the track record to back you up. She says my boy has the resume. Let's go. Around that time in another area, we should have gone towards where Midoriya and his group are. This is because all of you just ran off, and I just felt so lonely, I just tagged along. Bakugo! That's right. You think I could go anywhere? No one Kirishima's been reduced to that? Holy flagnards. This man Kirishima looks like one of those demons in Promised Neverland, bro. That don't look grotesque. We peoples of Shiketsu are duty-bound to wear these skull caps whenever we are active. Why? It is because every single thing we do is for the storied name of Shiketsu Academy that resides upon our heads. So these guys are like the UCLA of this series, or like the North Carolina when it comes to basketball. This is a show of force. See now the gap in standards between we who have been fostering our responsibility and pride since we were entered the school, and those vulgar plebs amongst us who never better themselves while aiming to become heroes. He's the type I hate. Yo, Bakugo's gonna go in there like swimwear, bro. What the hell did he even say? I didn't understand a word of it. He said, "Verily my eyes are too small to see." Verily my eyes are too small to see my opponent's strength. Bakugo's not lying, bro. But he's not lying. My eyes are lovely and exceedingly large. You must have accomplished something. Quit provoking him, dude. UA Academy, I respect it. I felt pride in ranking alongside your school most noble. But you lot in Class 1A have been doing naught but sully its dignity. Is that Crozat's thing from before? It's coming for us. Oh, so this is the thing that got, Flip Kirishima. Responsibility, pride? I see you're flapping those gums. Why don't you give that mouth a rest and kindly show us through your actions, senpai? You're the worst of them, Bakugo! And Bakugo's smiling, bro. He's like, bring it, son. What you want? Bring it! Want some gum? Oh, this is the chick that looks like Winry. The Winry looking chick. Don't tell me it's the joke gum that snaps out of on your fingers. It's so frustrating not being able to see who passed and who fell. The joke gum. So this chick's like the Joker. I remember that. I remember in the recap I was just reading that her quirk is something around the lines of a jokester. I don't know. Yeah, Shindo's little quakes made the field way too hard to see. Wait, don't tell me. Could it be? Are you worried about them? I've been watching Class A for some time now, and in that time, there's something I've come to understand. The class itself hasn't noticed, but in fact, Class A has 2 students who rouse the rest to action. That's true, bro, and that is flipping Izuku and Bakugo. It's not that they unite the class, and it's not even that they're at the center of it. Moreover, they're on terrible terms. But their zeal is contagious, and sooner than they know it, they're all feeling the energy. Let's go! All right! It's odd how it's always one or the other that's in the thick of it when matters get serious. By the way, nice joke. Me? Worried over them? No, I'm watching expectantly. And we see a double-page spread of Izuku going right into, like, swimwear and jumping right up. Bakugo's like, explosions, man. Their presence raises the game of the whole class. What? You in love? I'm gonna hurl. And it shows Deku and Bakugo both smiling, man. Let's go. And another chapter, dude. I can't believe I just read a new chapter of My Hero, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's been a long time, son. Volume 10 is on sale now with awesome reviews, and the anime is currently in production. Unleashing his new move with Wild Abandon. I call it the AppShot Autocannon. Yo, man, they better let me use Bakugo's entire moveset in this upcoming My Hero Academia game, which I cannot wait for a trailer for. I don't even know if there's a trailer out already. I don't think there is. I think there's just screenshots. When a trailer comes out for it, I know Jump Fest is this weekend, I believe. When a trailer comes out for the My Hero game, man, you can expect a reaction to that because I am pumped. Bro, a My Hero Academia game? A My Hero Academia game? There are so many characters I can't wait to play as, but you already know me, man. I'm maining Bakugo. I'm maining Bakugo with ease. And if that game is co-op or multiplayer or whatever the case may be, yo, whoever wants to see Bakugo in hands, come see me, man. You already know I'll be streaming this game on Twitch, YouTube, whatever, bro. I don't care. My Hero Academia PS4 game, we're in there. We are in there like mother flipping swimmer, man. PS4, Xbox, Switch, I don't care. We're playing it. I mean, if it comes out for Switch, I might have to get it for Switch. It depends. Because you know how Switch has those delays where, like, well, for example, like WWE 2K18 came for PS4, and it still hasn't come out for the Switch. So if it comes out for Switch alongside, it's going to be tough for me because I know PS4 has better graphics, but the Switch is something I can take with me wherever I want. And for a person who's not home, like, that'll be perfect for me, you know? But I think it's going to be PS4 exclusive, but we'll see. Well, going back to the chapter, I call it the AppShot Autocannon. You do realize everybody hates you for the same reasons, right? Kaminari Denki speaks his mind. I fell for it. I, of all people. That shitty tore off. Flew back to him. An impulsive psychological makeup weak to simple provocations. It's something I owe entirely to my sheer amount of pride. And if that's the case, then, even by force, I shall make you realize how noble it is to comfort yourself in a way appropriate to the institution to which you belong. Who is this kid? Does he ever say... He's like, I'll kill him, screw it. If he won't shut up, I'm gonna take him. Oh, man. Don't forget this is an exam, dude. For God's sake, a fight like this is gonna get us nowhere. Time to put an end to this. And then he looks like he misses. Projectiles, you eyesore. I might just roll you into a meat mound first. Don't ignore me. Oh, but I'm not. Oh, snap. He got Bakugo right in the back of his neck. What? I made one of my pounds of flesh close the distance traveling underneath the overpass. Now your flesh shall meet the same fate Kirishima did earlier. Once it's made contact, it's all over. Nah, man, screw that, bro. Bakugo, man, just use your explosions. Well, I mean, he'll hurt himself, but what is my boy gonna do? I can't help but laugh. Look at this. He has spiky hair over here. You see Bakugo's eye over here. You see his jets right here on the side, his spikes. This is something straight out of Bobobo, man. Quart Meat Packer. Wasn't that the first episode of Danny Phantom? Wasn't like a meat type of ghost? How pitiful. You would do well to start anew. He can mold and transform flesh. That includes kneading and rolling the flesh of others into round balls. But the level of freedom he has in manipulating his own flesh is quite high. For example, ejecting it from his body and controlling it in mid-air, or mashing it all together into a large mass, it sure seems convenient. You're kidding. This is a show of force. The exam this time is aiming for fewer to pass than in the past. Now, with All Might's retirement, the age we live in is at a critical juncture. So would you then not expect them to aim for an increase in heroes? In other words, what this would imply is that they intend to cull the riffraff. Yes, we can surmise the selection of a higher level breed to accede to the office of hero has begun, especially after what just happened, like I said. Personally, I would like to support that policy, and I'm currently so engaged in eliminating you all. What, so you'll go as far as ignore the exam to do so? That ain't normal, man. What's abnormal is a world where the rank and file holds sway. Incidentally, you can be certain, Kaminari Denki, that even in their present condition, their sense of pain still works as usual. Any discharge will harm them all. Man, oh man, you really know how to trash people something fierce, don't you? That just stings. So could you, like, stop? That only means you yourself are more than aware. I'd be most pleased if you pause to reflect. I ain't talking about me. And he goes, yeah! And then they were going right towards him. An explosion, but Bakugo's a meat mound. Bakugo's support item, the grenade. You can pour in the components for a kaboom and make a rudimentary grenade out of it. Or so he spat at me with rage after I asked him if it was a fascist statement. So back then he handed it to him. By the way, senpai, you chose a fine place to stumble into. Yo, he looks like he's playing Jet Set Radio out here, man. You feel me? He has like that Air Gear. If you guys ever read Air Gear, he has like that OST playing in the background. Yo, Air Gear had a lit OST, bro. Air Gear's OST was beast. Real talk. Let me see. And he goes right into like swimwear and just says, "Cap it." Ah! He gets just shocked. You want to aim your discharge? I kind of can't control where my electricity goes, so it's tough to fight alongside the others. I thought maybe you could do something about it. A pointer and a shooter to go with it. Me and Sensei worked on this baby together. Freaking Hatsume. You can draw a bead with it with a pointer as long as the target's within 10 meters range. Your discharge will be concentrated into a straight line. If there's multiple targets, you can always choose the pointer's vector through the dial and the accompanying glasses. So I get the feeling this thing takes some thought, huh? But with this, I can use my quirk without hitting the people around me. I totally get it, Bakugo. In preventing the enemy from attacking you, you didn't use your big blast. You deliberately resorted to a flurry of your new low-power blast instead, all to keep me and the rolled-up Kirishima from getting caught in it. He may be vulgar, and he reminds me of a sewer, but he's fairly serious about becoming a hero. That's Bakugo for you, baby. That's Bakugo for you, man. And he's still sitting there in a ball of meat. And wouldn't you say the way he tossed me that grenade on the spur of the moment like that was a cool, calm judgment call to turn things around? And there's Kirishima, the guy who'd plow right into the enemy's turf for a bro. He's so nice that he can be downright stupid sometimes. Curses a moment's negligence. So don't go thinking you know us soft bits and pieces of info. And don't you dare diss them. I'm telling you to know your place, you pillocks. And he goes right in. It looks like Bakugo and freaking Kirishima just come right out of them and just go, yeah! Your quick's effect must be dispel the one taking damage, am I right? Why else would you always be attacking long distance? Yo, thanks, Kaminari. Took you long enough, truly. Oh, man, you're worse. No damn wonder you get so pissed, dude. But never mind, behind you. You weren't the only ones who got turned into meatballs. Oh, snap, there's a bunch. I know. And you see the Bakugo just licked his lips. He's like, oh, it's time. It's feeding time, baby. Deku, Seto. Here goes. You see the tape raises the rocks into the air. Looks like it goes right through all of them, creating some sort of pattern here. Tape? They stuck it to some rubble and lobbed it? I gave her a rock of my tape and had her add her special little touch to it. Oh, so it's holding them all down then. Oh yeah, that's right, because they're trying to tie them all up. I did say as many as possible, but you really went out on a limb. I'm definitely glad you caused that disturbance so they wouldn't scatter. I eyeballed it to make sure the rubble wouldn't hit anybody while keeping hidden. We've arrived at 76 ammunies who have cleared the first phase. The full 100 is on the horizon, folks. Well, only 24 more. We've got no time, and it won't be long before we're attacked again. Let's take them, guys. You're freshmen, right? Give us some mercy. We've got to get our provisionals here, or it's the same for me. Deku said it's the same for me. You think you're the only one struggling here? You think you're the only one that needs this? I need this, man. Let's go. And the rest 79 things are advancing in pace. How are the others doing? That youth of theirs is on full display. And look at that, our rare patterns emerging this time around. To think that UA's not yet sustained any dropouts, despite being targeted so intensely. Best get ready soon, gents. Foo-foo, the livelier the youngins, the more reason to make them sweat. I'll leave the exam second phase to you. This was a whole bunch of... What the heck? Yo, this dude right here on that top looks like that one dude from The Simpsons, man. What is going on? Why do these guys look so old? There's a baby down here. It's like a baby otter. A baby otter. This one over here has a beard. One has a top hat. This one right here, real deal, looks like it's from Jet Set Radio with the headphones coming down on the bottom, the freaking hat batting backwards. He's freaking representing the 90s right here. Hold on, man. I gotta see what these old dudes are all about, bro. Let me read one more chapter. I gotta see. Horikoshi is a troll. A little while back, around 60 or so people had passed. Whatever. I'll get back to that. Let's figure out what's going on and then share the spoils. Kibetsu Academy sophomore Shindo. Oh yeah, this dude. This was the dude that Bakugo. He has like the earthquake, right? The earthquake. I almost said the quake fruit. He has the quake quirk, right? If I'm not mistaken. I split them all up so they'd focus on attacking Yue, which should mean they've wasted some of their strength. Now we're going to form 2 teams and take aim at the people I scattered. Excuse me. Look at all the who knows how many schools trying to take advantage of the situation. And now that the exam's about to end, they're really starting to butt heads. It's chaos in the battlefield. You just see everything all over the place, man. Flames, rocks, debris. I mean, there's just chaos everywhere. Number 108, Rush. I'm starting to think you breaking up the field might have been counterproductive, you. Sure, I may have rushed a little myself, but now that I think about it, you can't argue with the results. When you're given 8 hours to cut down a tree, you spend the first 6 sharpening the axe. That's a shoot! That is facts! Yo, I love that line. When you're given 8 hours, hold on, bro, I gotta go back and reread that line. That was sick. That was straight up facts right there. Oh crap, my camera's about to run out of battery, man. Hold on. Let me at least get through this chapter. I gotta reread this one more time. When you're given 8 hours to cut down a tree and you spend the first 6 sharpening the axe, their heads are swimming with the numbers. When the number of places left, it's all they can think of. So they're running around like headless chickens, totally exhausting themselves in the process. So for now, we're just gonna watch the kids who came to target Yue hiding in the cracks. Well, they've got tunnel vision for the enemies they've got intel on. Wow, you're not making that face anymore, that hide of manners face. You're so sneaky, you. I'd prefer it if you called me crafty, thanks. Though here in the final stretch, it's a sign of an indomitable spirit. If you're still scrambling or if you're hatching schemes, every last kid here is thrashing and struggling for a chance at grabbing hold of their dreams and ideals. And in that struggle, there's no one who's higher or lower than anyone else. Man, I like this guy, dude. And another 3 have made it. That makes 82 with 18 spots remaining back to the present. We'll all be friends, Sarah and company. Alright, 2 awesome dudes. Hey, yo. Hey, Comrade, alright, 2 awesome yourself. Let me see, we just see all of them celebrating, so you made it, Deku. Straight up, he always has to call him out, man. Gotcha, yeah. Oh, man, it's been so long since he last picked on me. After all, since Kamino, he's done so less than ever before. I guess you would with a power like that. Yo, he called him out. I guess you would with a power like that. Did he just put respect on his name? What did he just say? Does he... What? You made that borrowed power your own already? He knows? Bakugo knows? That hasn't been stated, right? Nah. That hasn't been stated, right? I don't remember, man. See, this is the problem with not having read this manga so long. You made that borrowed power your own already? Yo, he knew. He knew. At least I just read in the last chapters that last 10 chapters that I went back and reread. Whenever he approached All Might and he said, you know, what is Deku to you? And he said, oh, so you're not gonna tell me? This must have been when he was talking about you made that borrowed power your own already. He's calling him out, man. Flagnards. I'm so pleased everyone's hale and healthy. I was so worried. Yo, momo. I'm like super hale, and damn, weren't you guys a little fast, guys? We ourselves just got here. Todoroki, he got here fast. I thought Bakugo would already be here for sure, but now it makes sense why he wasn't. You were with him, Kaminari. She called him out. What did you say? He goes in the corner. The key to release the targets is over there. Plus, they told us to put the ball bags on the return shelf with them. So there's 11 of us here then. 9 more from Class A to go. The announcer said 82 have passed. That means they need to be within the next 18 to pass. I wonder if Lita is doing all right. Lita? Oh snap, yo, he's still out there. Merde, the 2 of us. Aoyama, man, are smack in the middle of this fracas. It will be rather difficult to survive this, Lita. What are you saying? Anybody can just give up. We need to give it our all. That's not what I... Don't die to a stray shot! Aoyama, Lita, are you all by yourself? What a coincidence, so am I. I'm aiding Class A as much as I can. A number of us have been gathered in one place, and now I'm off searching for any others. Yaro Yorozu is over on the other side, and if I know her, she'll be able to guide the rest. So you mean to say that you're scampering around all alone? How queer. Is it not so that you don't know how many of us are still left? What will you do if everybody's passed through to the next round without thinking of you? But I found you, didn't I? And it's a good thing if the rest have all passed through ahead of me. I am the president of Class A. It's my job to lead the class, so I want to contribute as much as time and my legs allow me to. My brother would do exactly the same, and in doing so, my actions will give shape to my dreams. Lita greatness, man. Of course, I do want a provisional license of my own, and since the exam is drawing to a close, I'll go get my license while continuing my search. Please lend me a hand. Holy smokes, that was fast. 8 have cleared in one fell swoop. There are 10 places left. Look, my kids. Must be those 8. They're heading towards the anteroom now. Fantastic job, Shindo, everyone. 10 left, huh? But Class A has 9 people left. Oh, man. It might be too much to hope for everyone to pass. Giving shape to our dreams, eh? Oh, Mama, Papa, why am I so different from everyone else? And you just see... This guy's a troll. What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? I'm standing out. You can say that again, but no, that's not what... If you try to cover me, we'll both go down. Yes, I'm standing out, and 2 of my targets have already gotten hit. I'm standing out, and 1 more hit, and I'm out. I hate to leave it all to you, but... Stake out the people who come to take out my shiny self. With your speed, you can certainly manage to do it by yourself, Nan. He decided to become a decoy or the bait for them to go after. While Lita goes into like swimmer and takes the targets. What on earth are you saying all of a sudden? The question is what I heard all of a sudden. Giving shape to my dreams. I've always wanted to be equal, you know. And you see, it just goes up and now they're all heading after them. And we see a couple of birds up in the air. Pigeons! What the? Ow! Keep stuck in that area. Oh! Black rank! Subterfuge of arms obsidian. What the hell's this? Go take all the targets you can before they take yours. You're gonna be nuts, man. Guys, it's UA. Say cheese for my left refraction. Oh, so bright. See you all on the other side. I'm coming with. And that's 2 more, 8 left. Hey, everybody was panicking and it all turned so haphazard that I couldn't see my surroundings at all in the jumble of enemies and allies. It's all thanks to your naval laser that we were able to get back together, Aoyama. 7 left, 5. It's one after the other. At the very last moment, UA's assembled back into a single group, and now they're clearing the group using combo attacks. Aoyama, I don't know what you mean to be equal. Given everyone measures it differently. However, this is all thanks to you. Thank you. Well, 0 left! 100 have made it! It's over! Whee! It's over! It must be because I cannot stop twinkling. That's probably it, whatever that means. And now, though it saddens us, we must usher the examinees who have filled off the premises. Come on, man. Don't do this to me, bro. It's about to end. My freaking camera's about to die. All right! Oh my god, this is awesome. Everybody in UA made it through to the next phase. Did Shishikura Senpai drop out? It's because he ran off on his own and acted independently the drama queen. You're not off the hook either, putting Yoarashi, the freshman, aside, Kemi. That was out of line. Yeah, I dig this chick, man. She's like one of those carefree, who cares. She reminds me of that one chick, another Air Gear reference. She reminds me of, Simka. Simka from Air Gear. That's who she reminds me of. She reminds me of Simka from Air Gear. That's who it is. Ahem. Alright, everyone. Please watch. It's the field. Wonder what's gonna... And it just explodes. See, there's almost explosions all over the place. Why? The next exam is the last. You will all act as bystanders and conduct rescue operations at a disaster site. Rescue operations? Is that what those old dudes are there for? I gotta charge my camera, man. Yo, I'm back on the My Hero Academia awesome sauce, guys. My Hero Academia Promise Neverland, the catch-up sauce journey, man. Let's go. I'll be back. I'm gonna charge the camera. If you guys see this, just this dribble, then thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being patient with me. My Hero Academia is back on the channel, but if I do return, then we'll try to make it a couple more chapters. We'll see what happens. I might just try to upload this and then just get a couple more chapters and maybe upload it tomorrow. But I also want to read Promise Neverland tonight. But I'm so glad to be back on the My Hero Academia awesome sauce. But I read 3 new chapters, bro. It's been so long. But once again, thank you so much for being patient with me. We are now back on the awesome sauce. I missed reading the series so much, man. It just brings a smile to my face, and the fact that I'm able to read this My Hero Academia chapter 108 end, because it's been so long, man. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being patient with me, and I'll see you next time. My Hero Academia awesome sauce, man. What is going on, everybody, man? We're back. I wanted to at least read up until 110. We'll see on how 109 ends off. If 109 ends off on no cliffhanger, I might end it on 109, because if 110 ends on a cliffhanger, I'm gonna be heated, because I want to get some Neverland in tonight. So we might just make it a quad, and I'll read up to 109, but we'll see. Let's see how this chapter goes. We'll be having you conduct rescues as bystanders at this disaster site. Starting things off after the fall, number 109 rescue exercise. As bystanders, yeah, you know, as people who just happen to be there. We did it as a lesson once, remember? The term can also apply, can simply refer to the general public, of course, but you will not be acting as ordinary citizens, but as people who have already rescued a provisional license, or who have already secured a provisional license. This will be a test of your aptitude for rescue operations. There are people there. What? Say what? Old people and little kids? So this is what the old people from the end of that one chapter are going to end up doing. They're going to need to rescue them, apparently. They're all in very high demand for all sorts of drills as pros at needing rescue. Pros at needing rescue? There we're smiling. They have something cooked up. They're the staff of the Help US Company, or HUC, HUC for short. Man, there sure are lots of different occupations out there. And that's a job that fits this age of hero popularity, if ever there was one. The folks of HUC are on standby all over the field disguised as casualties, and it's your mission to extricate them. Now, this time, you and your rescue efforts will be graded via points. If at the end of the exercise you have exceeded the watermark score, you will have cleared the exam. The test starts in 10 minutes, so go use the facilities now if you need to. Midoriya, yeah. I wonder if they're modeling this after Kamino. When we took Bakugo out of the villain's clutches, we intently focused on staying out of the pros' way. And amidst all that, there were quite a few casualties. That is true. I didn't even think about it that way. Let's give it our best shot. Yo, guys, listen up. You're not going to believe this. What's this story rated? 18. What's this story rated? And I love how it's Mineto's the one that's asking this. Let's listen then. You see that Shiketsu kid in the bodysuit? That girl over there? Yeah, I see her. If you're gonna tell us she's hot, we're already way ahead of you. We've been here this whole time. Midoriya was with her behind some rubble while she was totally... Talk about Mineta's dream. Mineta's dream right there, man. He's like, Mineta, you bastard, man. He's going straight up to Midoriya. He's like, Midoriya, how could you, man? How could you betray the squad, man? What do you think you're up to? I was having some fun when we were fighting. We're in the middle of a test. You're not value your life. Oh, where do you stop? What the hell? Don't play dumb. You and her together. What did you? Look at the way she's looking at him. And she's smiling and waving back. You're gonna tell me that's like a secret signal hand wave guys and girls give each other after hooking up? You can't lie, yo. After seeing something like that, you're probably like, yeah, she hooked up with the boy. She hooked up with the boy, man. But no, she found Izuku interesting. That's the reason why she's looking at him. You know, she genuinely seemed like a... Hold on, I think I skipped it, yeah. I want to save this page just in case for future reference. This is a funny panel. I misjudged you, mom. Oh, I get it. Seto must have said something. But you've got it all wrong. It wasn't like that. It was her quirk. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. It was so scary. Uraraka's looking over, man. She's like, Shiketsu's coming over this way. Hello there, Bakugo. Shishikuda, the slant-eyed guy. Did he come after you? That's some hair. Yeah, and I knocked him out. Yo, my boy said, yeah, he came after me, and I knocked him out. What you gonna do about it, bruh? I knew it. He must have been all manner of rude to you and hurt your feelings. It's just to push his own values on others, you see. He probably went nuts at the sight of a famous kid like you. I want to build a good relationship with you, from here on out. We apologize. A good relationship? A good relationship, it didn't seem that way, though. Then what was that face exactly? Oh, you saw how he was glaring at Todoroki. Best regards. Hey, you with the hat. Did I do something? Yo, he went straight up to him. Ho, ho, ho. I'm really sorry to say this, oh son of Endeavor, but I don't like either of you. He stole him straight up. Something about you's changed a little since then, sure, but those eyes, they're the same as Endeavor's. What's wrong, Yorashi? It's nothing. Dad's eyes. Todoroki. See ya. Hey, she's real deal trying to hook up with freaking, she acts so much like Simka from Air Gear, man. I'm telling you, she truly does. Right. He's so cool, man. What do you mean, alright? Them sex maniac? I'm telling you, that's not it. That girl's legit scary. That's enough to realize how shameful you're being. What are you doing, man, right before the test? She's looking over. Yeah, man, she sees her as a rival. Remember what she said? Remember what I told y'all? She is gonna see I call her the Simka of the verse. I think her name is Shiketsu, something like that. But I know her Simka. The Simka of the My Hero Academia verse, man. Oh, what is this feeling? Why am I so upset? Jealousy? Uraraka was possibly feeling jealous? Why am I so upset? I felt fine when we were fighting too. Dang, bro. Deck? A terrorist attack by villains has unfolded? What? This must be this. No. I almost forgot we were in the middle of exam. I almost popped on the scene, bro. I was ready to see my boy Shigaraki, man. Go ahead like Slimmer. Dude, when I tell you my heart popped out my chest for a second, it legit did, bro. The scope of the damage encompasses the entire of X City. And the collapsed buildings have injured a great many. This is it. It's starting now. The damage to the roads is severe, causing considerable delays to the first responders. The heroes on the scene must lead the rescue efforts until they make it there. Save as many lives as you can, even if it's just one. And there they go. They're heading out. Look at my boy Bakugo, man, in the air. We've got to do this right. We've got to. They said they'd be grading us, but never revealed how. And so long as we don't know, all we can do is follow the exercise as stated. For the time being, let's head towards the closest cityscape and move as a team as much as possible. Already found a little kid, and he's crying over here. Is this the one with the jet set radio with the headphones on the thing? You've got to save him! He's over there, Grandpa. Got crushed. Oh no, what's up? The hell was that? Points. he's for real, bro? That's how we're gonna do this test? That's how we're gonna do this test. He's gonna come over here, and he's gonna start crying, and then he's gonna be like, oh no, that's terrible, where? The hell was that? Points deduct! Why don't you confirm whether or not I can walk? And I breathe in funny? What about the amount of blood pouring out of my head? If you got a professional license, you gotta be able to judge the victim's situation in an instant! You mean the Hucks are the ones grading us? This is all it takes to show how much training you've had. Well, if it's them training them, I don't have much to worry, though. Because it seems like the one thing that Midoriya has is that other human beings tend to like him, or tend to, you know, truly get on his side in terms of they see this kid, and after a while they start to grow attached to him. They start to, maybe if at first they didn't like him, you know, by the time you've spent enough time with Midoriya, he's gonna make you like him. Because he's like that type of person. You just want to be around him. You want to see him succeed. And so if it is these guys that are judging him, it makes it that much easier for me as a reader to understand that they will eventually want to pass Midoriya just because of the type of person that he is. This is all it takes to show me how much training you've had. Look around. Look at you at the big picture. I'm going to mark this area as a tentative danger. No, make it wider. This is a terrorist attack. The damage could always get worse. I'll make some roads and helipads in the meantime. Out of the way. The first aid station is in the anteroom, but this whole area is too big. Let's set up a temporary refuge here. I'll handle the Tri-H for the time being. I knew they'd fall behind. I knew they'd fall behind when it came to things like this. It's not just rescues either. They've got to learn how to work in the stead of the police or firefighters in the time before they can arrive on the scene, in order to bridge the gap for when they do arrive as smoothly as possible. Heroes need to be proficient at all kinds of things if they want to save people. But most of all, you do realize that we're all suffering an immense amount of pain and anxiety. The first words out of your mouth should not be, "Oh no, that's terrible." That's true. That is a good point. Never fear, for I'm here. Yo, that's right. All Might shows up. That, and like just like any other hero thing you've ever watched, All Might is perfect representation of that. And the moment that he gets there, he's telling them all not to fear. You know, getting their morale all the way high in an instant. That's so factual. Calm down, what am I even doing? Flip the switch, and you see Uraraka's looking over at him. The provisional licenses exam, they're not just stepping stones. They themselves give shape to my dreams. It's all right. And you see, look at him, he's smiling, with the sparkly eyes. Oh, my grandpa, he's over there. It's okay, I'll save you both. Do what you need to do and don't hold back. I'm gonna carry over this kid. I'm gonna carry this kid over to the first aid station. You guys go on ahead. Got it, let's bring it. Everything's okay, I promise. I don't know if you're persistent or just that bad. Uraraka's looking over. What the hell am I doing? She's questioning herself. She's doubting herself. Yo, this panel just, whenever I look at it, just makes me feel sad, man. Like, just the way that the eyes are, the white background, the way the hair is flowing, it gives you an emotion. And like the way it's connected to this panel, man, it brings pain to my heart, man, to see Uraraka like this, bro. She says, what the hell am I doing, man? Oh, man, dude. Uraraka, man, what's going on? Do you love him? It's a boy. I need to push down these feelings. It's like, because she's never felt this way, she's trying to figure out like what to deal with it. Like, for God's sake, she didn't even know the thing she just felt was jealousy. So now she's going on with this thing and looking back to everything else. She's looking at Deku. She's like, man, I need to push down these feelings, man. They can't get in the way of what I'm trying to get accomplished. Seeing Deku never give up, seeing him give his absolute all, driving toward this goal. You like someone, don't you? Well, never giving an inch, it's just so cool. And you're always thinking about how you want to be like him, aren't you? But it's because I know I've got to give it my best just like he does, that I've got to push down these feelings. This is a phenomenal page, man. Going right into the psyche of Uraraka, man. Seeing Deku never give up, seeing him give his absolute all, driving towards his goal, will never give me an inch. It's just so cool. But it's because I know I've got to give it my best just like he does, that I've got to push down these feelings, man. I love this page, dude. I mean, I've always loved Uraraka's character, and you see that immediately she gets serious. You start striving forward, man. She gets serious. She's like, I can't let this get the better of me, man. Now then, it may be stating the obvious, this exercise will require some creative thinking, and our artist's new trial fast approaches. See, that's the end of the chapter, man. Hold on, I gotta go back. Man. That was great stuff, man. And I've always liked Uraraka's character, so it's like the entire series up until this point has been building to this, but now that she's actually recognizes these feelings, she's no longer in denial. Well, she kind of is in denial, but she recognizes that this is some sort of attachment to Deku, and she realizes that it's because of that she needs to push down these feelings, because now she's not gonna be able to get anything done. So it's interesting. It's interesting in the way that Horikoshi is deciding to write this. But I love how even like Uraraka was there to witness the whole thing that went down with Deku and with the Simka of the verse, Suketsu, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Whenever she was nude in front of him. Now, you know, guys like Mineta and everybody, man, they'll be throwing a party. But Deku, and I love how for Deku, because usually for a character, when it comes to like these main characters, unless it's Luffy or Goku. Well, honestly, not Luffy, because every other character would like either go head over heels or they would nosebleed or whatever. Like, the one thing I like about Deku, and again, Gintoki doesn't give a damn, but the one thing I like about Deku is that he treats it more like he's in fear of her. It's nothing like a sexual thing or you know, she's extremely this or that, and he's not nosebleeding. You know, he is nervous, but that's just the way the Deku is. You know, it's like, it's not that there's the way that she is provocative, is you know, causing some sort of way that his heart flusters. Instead, because it's not like the way with Hatsume. With Hatsume, you know, he clearly he was clearly flustered because of that. But in this instance, it was more like he's just scared of her. He's just scared of her. And I love how Horikoshi decides to put that on there, because we all know that this is the ship right here, man. Uraraka and Deku. And right off the bat, you know, Deku's basically saying like this chick, of course, man, she may be fine, but in my heart, man, it's Uraraka. And I may sound like a shipper, man, but damn it, that's the way I looked at it. That's the way I looked from a storytelling standpoint. That's the way I saw that scene. So then we go back into over here, and then she, you know, she starts building up jealousy in her heart. And she's like, man, why do I feel so upset? And as you know, we were fighting, it was all good, but now seeing all this, and it built back to a couple chapters ago where I was reading, where she was starting to feel the same thing. You know, seeing a couple panels with her here that Horikoshi was building up, all building up to this very scene, to this very panel right here, man. And I love it, and I love this is, I mean, the Uraraka shots in this chapter were phenomenal. Like her saying, you know, looking at Deku, saying, "What the hell am I doing?" And then, you know, thinking back to the flashbacks. And then I just want to read this one more time, man. Seeing Deku never give up, seeing him give it his absolute all, driving towards his goal while never giving an inch is just so cool. Because I know I've got to give it my best just like he does, that I've got to push down these feelings. Man, you like someone, don't you? And you're always thinking about how you want to be like him, aren't you? And just like that, she gets serious. And you'll just... Horikoshi really bringing out the Uraraka awesome sauce here, man, because you can relate to that to a certain extent, man, and see where Uraraka's coming from, because a lot of our motivations does come from love in some sort of way, shape, or form, right? So I love how he's delving into Uraraka's psyche, for this is like the first time she's ever felt something like this before. So it's like, of course she's feeling flustered, but she herself is Deku, just like somebody brought up earlier in the manga. I think it was oh my god, it was Eraserhead. He was talking to Winry, saying that, you know, him and Bakugo always managed to rally everybody up. For Uraraka's case, you know, it's rallying. It's because she admires him. You know, she admires him and wants to be like him. But at the same time, you know, because, you know, going back to that page, because, you know, she finds that to be so cool. You know, she can't help but you know, have some sort of attachments, some sort of feelings towards him. And I love, you know, how the progression of their relationship has started from the beginning of the series till now. But I want to end it off on there, guys. I think this is a great way to end off, you know, with some Uraraka awesome sauce. That's gonna leave a lasting impression for me when it comes to tomorrow, when we're thinking about My Hero Academia and what I read today, because this was a great chapter. This was a really great chapter, man. It really was, man. Delving right into her psyche, the comedy with Mineta, and with the Simca of the verse, going back and just been like, yo, over to Deku, man. But really good stuff. I really enjoyed this chapter. I absolutely love whenever you get to delve into the psyche of a character like this. It's one of my favorite things in manga, which is why I like series like Ava and those type of series, like really get right into the depths of a character's mind. And with her, since she's so young, in you know, Raka's case, you know, in delving right into that, that's something that's been built up for the past couple of chapters. I mean, since the whole series, honestly, but for the past couple of chapters when it comes to the whole Deku thing. And for her to actually, you know, come to a self-realization that in order for her to continue moving forward, she needs to push down these feelings, you know, because that's going to conflict. That's going to conflict, man. I wonder how that's going to play into the relationship. Because now that she realizes she has these feelings, is she going to try to avoid Deku? I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to leave it as a quad. But thank you all so much for watching, man. Thank you so much for being patient with me. And, you know, the My Hero Academia Awesome Sauce, man, it's back. It's back on the channel, baby. And I'm so happy it is, man. I'm so happy it is. It's truly, like, it's just stuff like this, even chapters like these, you know, they just put a smile on my face and really make me appreciate the awesome sauce that I'm reading, man. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll try to be back soon with some more My Hero Academia Awesome Sauce and for some more Promised Neverland Awesome Sauce, man, for sure. But I'll see y'all next time, where we'll continue with the live reactions to catch up eventually to the My Hero Academia Awesome Sauce, and then we'll see what happens from there, man. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome sauce day, and I'll see y'all next time.